Well, here we are, the lower ranked team.
Right.
Anthony, how do you feel about that?
I feel like that's accurate. I think that's valid. I think we've had one match. I think, but the one positive
Unforgettable
of that
match.
match is that we tortured Scott Harvey with surf ninjas. So
Oh yeah, unforgettable match. If it was against Scott Harvey, then I know the result was a loss.
But
So that's
I-
good. But yeah, I'm super excited to be playing Mark and Jay, two of my biggest fans in the league. And I say that only because they're two of the. It's one of the first matches I've had in a while where they haven't referred to me as the other guy. One, because Mark refuses to talk to me unless it's like in a match and we're like actually playing. And two, because Jay knows who I am. We share a name, Aaron J. Our future team name, Aaron J. Not that I'm thinking about other teams yet, but very confident about this match. Yeah.
I don't know how to take anything that just happened, but it's Jay and Mark. This is probably going to get chaotic. It's probably going to be just something next level. I don't know. I'm a little tired. I think we should just get this started.
Sounds great.
You ready? Let's do this.
To be very fair, very few people do I talk to outside of the trivia space in a given time because people annoy me. But other than that, I have nothing against these two gentlemen.
I absolutely love both these guys. Like they said, it probably will get chaotic. And that's just the energy that we bring, though. So I don't really know what else to expect. I watched Tusk because I know that they're A24 fans and that's the movie that they gave us.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what you did in preparation for this. I didn't make a sacrifice this week, so I hope that you did.
I spent my time being awesome and yes, praying to all the pagan gods, not exactly for movie trivia purposes, but mainly so that they'll stop throwing trees on top of our house and our vehicles because this shit's getting ridiculous. But nevertheless, we're here. We're here to play. We're here to do our thing. I say we get to it, Jay.
Fuck yeah, and fuck Demeter.
So, welcome everybody to another exciting edition of ONTL Teams. I'm John Marr. I'm outside. I'm in nature, and with me, as usual, it seems, is one of the top 10 Canadians, Jack Pinchuk. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well. Glad that I'm in someone's top 10.
Well, I don't know many Canadians. You might be in there by default, but you're definitely in the top 10 so far. Okay. All right, so we got a team match coming up today. Con of the Dead versus WLC. I believe WLC stands for We Love Christina. I'm pretty sure that I'm 99% on that. I'm getting thumbs up backstage. That's good. That's exactly what that stands for. And these are teams that, according to their promos, they're definitely experienced teams, but they just haven't really played too many matches as teams in this league yet. Jack, initial thoughts?
Very excited to see these teams go head to head. I've had the pleasure of meeting. I've met all these competitors before in the trivia universe. So I'm very excited to see this match.
All right, well, let's bring them in. They talk. Let's bring them in. Let's introduce them one at a time. Introducing first the guys you saw first. It's Aaron J and Anthony Tisdall. We Love Christina. How's it going, guys?
Mystery's out, I guess. I always wanted to leave that C to, a little bit of mystery there. But yes, I came up with
We love comedy. We love comedy. We love comedy.
We love cinema. We love Chico. We love clowning. Anyways, good to be here. Thanks for having me.
We love C. We love C.
We love C. Whatever your C is, we accept all C's here.
Fantastic. And without further ado, their opponents for this evening, Jay Burns and Mark Kameyer. Con of the Dead, how are you guys doing?
I feel like it's a very Brady Bunch right now.
Yeah, I'm just moving everybody around.
We hate movies. Isn't that a rule of playing movie trivia? We hate them.
Yeah.
Don't do this. What are we doing here?
Doesn't movie trivia end in October?
It does.
I heard it's all over. So we gotta get it while the getting's good. All right, so you guys know the rules, but for those of you if this is your first video, if this is after October and you're going through the wasteland of movie trivia on the internet and you stumble upon this video, let me tell you how we do things here. It's a little informal, but you're going to get 10 questions in a whiteboard round. You've seen it before. It's familiar. We're going to dip you in a familiar way. 10 questions in a whiteboard round. Each member of the team will answer. I'll call on them one at a time after 20 seconds elapse after each question. 10 random categories. Each team's going to get 4 repeats and a challenge. Any questions before we get started from you guys?
Nah.
All right. Well, I got the questions in front of me. Jack, I'll read the odds. You read the evens. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right, guys. Your first question is going to come in the category of musicals. What political position is Will Stacks running for in the 2014 version of Annie? I'm outside, Jack. It's kind of like your Nana's great room. You know, I got a lot of light, you know?
Yeah. Well, I see. Oh, holy shit! Words. I haven't been talking to many people today. Just mostly been working.
All right. Well, that's good enough for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Anthony.
I went with mayor.
And Mark.
Senator, because why not?
Aaron.
Hello, Senator. I
And
don't know
Jay.
if that's a quote or not.
I also went with how you incorrectly pronounce your last name, Mayor.
Mayor is correct. 1 point for each team.
High
Mayor
ball
is
game,
correct.
baby.
Yeah.
Carry that perfect game, Anthony.
Working my way.
You got this, Jay.
All right. Your second question comes in the 1970s. Who stars as Roy Neary in Close Encounters of the Third Kind? One of the few Spielbergs I have yet to see.
Really? I think when I was a small child, this movie had been out for a few years, and it was in syndication a lot. So I definitely saw it, not in order, but I've seen the entire movie at some point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Mark this time.
You know what's awesome? I forgot his name.
And Aaron.
I went with a white guy, Richard Dreyfuss.
And Jay.
I think that's the right one. I went with the wrong Jaws guy, with Roy Scheider.
I was thinking about him.
And Anthony.
I also went with the wrong Jaws guy because I also went with Roy Scheider.
Aaron, you got it. You got it. It is Richard Dreyfuss. That is the correct white man.
No more
Get
perfect
that name
rounds.
out of my
2
head.
questions in, guys.
No
Good job.
more perfect.
Good
Richard
job,
Dreyfuss.
everybody.
I know they didn't have an extra question ready. I just didn't want you guys to
They didn't have their last round ready.
You picked the one time they had 2 bonus questions ready, but they just didn't have a round 4. So it
It
doesn't
was
matter.
their second to
Everything's
last
straight
round,
out.
Jay.
Your third question is coming in recent releases. Name both recent releases to have been directed by Ridley Scott.
Yeah, fuck.
And by recent releases, we mean movies that came out recently. And if you're watching this years from now, wandering through the wasteland of a schmodownless world, it's 2022. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Aaron this time.
I couldn't get the other one. I'm not wasting a repeat. The Last Duel, no idea.
Oh,
And Jay.
Said the last duel in the kingdom. I don't fucking know. I know the last duel is one.
It seems like a
And Anthony.
Yeah, no.
And Mark.
I said House of Gucci and Money movie.
House of Gucci.
Between
Mark.
everybody, you got it right. It is The
Yo.
Last Duel and House of Gucci. But I
Four of us
cannot-
as a team, maybe.
Fuck.
Okay, so the score I have right now is it's a WLC with 2 1/4, and then Con of the Dead with 1 1/4 is what I got. So
Nice.
Hey, all right,
Nice.
all
All right.
All right.
I accept it.
Good,
I like
we're
it.
good.
Acceptable.
All right. Your next question comes in the category of Westerns. What is the name of Butch Cassidy's gang in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
Fucking A.
Jack, you look like a tough gang youth. What gang are you in up there in Canada?
I'm in the Vanderlyn gang when I play Red Dead 2, but other than that, I can't say I'm in a gang.
Hockey teams are like gangs. 5,
I guess.
4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Jay.
I said the Apple Dabble gang.
Anthony.
I said the Sunshine Gang.
Mark.
It's the Soggy Bottom Boys.
And Aaron.
It's the raindrops that keep falling on their heads.
We're looking for the hole in the wall gang. Those guys that have a wall with a
They're
hole
the
in
I feel
it.
like I proved the most I've seen the movie. Do I get the point?
We're going to give you another quarter point. That brings you guys up to 2.5 points. So we're good.
Yo, if we keep getting these quarters, we're gonna be good.
Every half matters.
For a question that I feel is a little bit easier, $1 Million Baby centers around what sport in sports movies?
I feel like this one was written specifically for us.
There we go.
Facts. They were like,
in
these guys are
case
dumb
we
as
had-
shit.
In case we're kind of low, let's bring them up.
Stop doing stupid.
Appreciate it.
I don't know what Anthony's erasing. I got to find out. 5, 4, 3,
It was parkour.
2, 1.
I pulled on my left
We're
ear.
going to start with Anthony. What do you got? Did you erase like women's boxing?
I did.
I knew it. All right. Mark, go ahead.
Full disclosure, almost put women's boxing, but just
Oh my God.
Aaron
Oh, with the old packaging boxing.
and Jay.
The classics of us like to call it pugilism, but I wrote boxing because I'm not a classic.
That's a sweep. Everyone's getting it right.
Yeah,
They
good
got a
job,
point.
guys.
I knew we'd do it, guys.
Woo!
My mom also got that point.
Alrighty then. Your next question comes in the category of coming of age. Sal Mineo and Natalie Wood provide supporting performances in what 50s coming of age film?
To come of age in the 50s when jukeboxes were like fancy new technology.
And TVs were barely a thing.
They were so big. If you could afford one.
If you could afford one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back over to Mark.
it's a TV show, but I put Leave It to Beaver.
Aaron,
I went with Rebel Without a Cause.
Jay,
Sabrina.
and Anthony.
I don't even know if this is in the 50s. I said West Side Story.
Once again, I have Aaron out there by himself. Rebel Without a Cause
Nice.
is correct.
They ripped off Kid Rock.
Oh man, I thought that was like early '60s. Good on you.
Your next
Thanks,
question
Mark.
comes in romance. Meryl Streep and Robert Redford star in what romance film?
Oh, God damn it.
All right.
I assure you, they had romance on film at least once.
It's kind of romantic.
But
If
it's a
I'm
man
right.
and a woman
If
having
I'm right.
relations. One. And we're going to start with Aaron.
I don't know. I put Love Story.
Jay,
6 days and 7 nights.
Great movie.
Anthony,
Banger.
I feel like I can see the cover, but I don't know the name.
Yeah.
and Mark.
I believe it's Out of Africa.
It is.
Let's
Nice
go.
job,
Wow. Let's go.
Damn. Just one of us getting each one of these. I love it.
Alrighty then. Your next question comes in the category of horror.
Huh.
Which decade is The Conjuring set in?
Fuck this movie, man.
Fucking A.
I'm going to send the
Ask
answer to
me.
you guys telepathically because this is stuff I know. Here we go.
I'm sorry this movie sucks.
I
It
just
is
saw.
over. Go, Jack.
Oh no, I haven't seen this movie, but I did see a different horror movie, and the
I
Black.
don't need to
Planet
see it,
is
Jack. Don't see it.
The last horror movie I watched was Jason Take Manhattan, and it's my favorite because somebody tries to run the fade with Jason.
That's right. 5.
Doesn't he
4.
punch someone's head
Three.
off?
He
in
It
the-
does.
goes right off and it lands right in a dumpster, and we're all
It
done. So that
does.
is. We're going to start with Jay
So the 1970s.
and Anthony
I also said the 1970s.
and Mark
Nope, I'm stuck on the '60s.
and Aaron.
Okay.
It's definitely not the 50s then.
The 1970s is correct.
Nice
So
job.
Anthony and Jay
Let's
picking
go.
that one up.
Proud of both of you.
Oh,
Your penultimate
Appreciate you,
question coming in classics. What day of the week do Laura and Alec decide to meet regularly on in brief encounter? You got a 1 in 7 shot.
fuck is that?
That's what it is.
It also says in the notes, spoiler.
This is
Good movie.
So for those of you who are planning on watching Brief Encounter, if you're planning on watching Brief Encounter and you don't want the ending spoiled, mute me right now. 5.
I can't mute you. I'm in the match.
Sorry, guys. You're in here. 1. We're back up to Anthony. What day of the week did you pick?
I don't know. Sunday?
Mark
Everything's good on Friday.
and Aaron.
Goodbye, Ruby Tuesdays.
And
We
Jay.
all-
Oh god damn it! I had to cancel my plans with Maury Tuesday.
4 days picked, no days correct. They chose to have their brief encounters on Thursdays.
Oh, that was
so
my
close
last
to
guess.
Tuesdays.
Everybody
That was my
knows
last
Thursday's encounter day. That's the day the kids are in daycare. You know, your wife is showered. It's Thursdays.
But Wednesday's hump day.
That movie has A24 vibes big time.
All right. and
1945 or something.
Your final question comes in the category of the 1990s. What film features performances from Demi Moore, Whoopi Goldberg, and Patrick Swayze?
Everett just leap into those boards. Right to it.
Love to see it.
I bet John loves this movie.
They gave us another boxing answer, guys.
I guess technically. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Mark.
Ghost.
And Aaron.
Ghost.
Jay.
I like Scooby Doo and the Witches Ghost better, but I'm just saying.
And Anthony.
Ghost.
Yeah, I do like this movie. Just the parts when those black things drag Tony Goldwyn and the other guy to hell. That's it. The rest of the movie sucks. But when those dudes come and rip those guys down to hell, it's a 5-star movie. All right, with that, I got WLC 8 and Con of the Dead 7. Is that what you got, Jack?
What a game.
Oh, yeah.
Forget it's a barn burner. If the barn had burned down to the ground last week,
The barn was really high.
Smoldering ashes.
Well, since WLC, you guys currently have the advantage. Do you guys want to do your movie first or second?
We planned this from the jump. We want to do our movie second, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't plan this.
Yeah. No, we made no plan.
Let's do Officer and a Gentleman first, please.
So we'll read these questions from. We'll read these weird questions from Officer and a Gentleman. Jack, do you want to read the gentleman questions first?
For sure.
Okay.
All right.
We have to decide who's going first. WLC, who do you want to put up for these first 3 questions?
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So we'll put Aaron up top and Con of the Dead. Who do you guys want to go first?
Doesn't matter to me.
Who wants to go against this shit?
Look at that face.
I mean, I'll go first. Sure.
All right,
Fuckers.
fuck it.
All right. So we got Aaron and Mark starting it off. Go ahead, Jack.
Shit, I want to go against Jay. Mark scares me.
I don't want to go.
It looks like he's in Blade 2, for God's sakes.
He's in all the
That is
blades.
accurate.
All right. Your first question from the gentleman. In the opening scene of the film, Michael attempts to schedule a date for what location?
Scheduling them dates. You know, in COVID times, it's very difficult. It's been difficult. But we need to know where did they schedule in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Aaron first.
I picture like the Rainforest Cafe. River Cafe?
And Mark.
I didn't know if you wanted specifics, but he said, a cafe.
I have River Cafe. I don't know if they want
did
specifics.
need the,
Deep cuts, I would assume.
Deep
Yeah.
cuts do need the specifics, so I'm gonna
Specifically
say,
River Cafe?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I accept that.
fair enough. All right.
Ouch.
All right. Your second question comes in the category from
Same category.
the gentleman. I'm just tired.
Still
All
not
right.
Officer and a Gentleman, are we sure?
Your second question from the gentleman. What did Michael do to Dave at the party that pushed Dave off the deep end and made him want revenge?
The next question is going to be from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. We're going to go all over the map. So be careful.
So many bad gentleman movies.
There are. Not that.
How's there not one called Bad Gentleman?
I'm sure there is.
Called
It
it
probably,
Bad
it's
Grandma.
probably-
I mean, I'm sure. I don't think it was theatrically released.
you have to go behind the curtain for that one.
It might have
And
been, yeah.
one.
Repeat.
Oh, repeat. We got one repeat. Go ahead.
All
Jim.
right. Your question once again. What did Michael do to Dave at the party that pushed Dave off the deep end and made him want revenge? This movie got a weird amount of hate. I noticed on Letterboxd when it first came out. I
weird.
saw a bunch of people that I follow giving it like 1-star reviews. I'm like,
Ridiculous.
huh?
That's
It's
just
a little ridiculous.
Just a 3.5-star movie.
4,
Absolutely. If there
Five,
ever has been one.
That's
2,
pretty solid.
and 1. We're gonna start with Mark this time.
Wow.
Combo.
Oh,
He dissed him in public at a party.
and Aaron
I put refuse his hand. Disrespect.
refused to shake his hand is correct.
That's
That's
not what
the
he has
same
on
as
his
this thing.
board. He has refused his hand. That's not shaking his hand. It's just refusing
Refused
his
his hand. It's a sign of disrespect. It's up
Do you,
to
do you, I would say that's right. Do you want
What
to
he did.
challenge, Jay?
Both of them are
I would.
correct because
Yeah,
the main.
I would
Yeah,
say
yeah.
that.
You know what? We'll challenge.
Okay. After discussion, there's multiple points of view. There's what actually is seen at the party. There is dialogue of the gentleman describing what happens at the party. So there are multiple levels of disrespect, and both of these sides could be seen. So we're going to just assume this question is too vague, and we'll replace the second question with the other question, Jack. So ask that other question. As
All
the
right.
second question.
Yep. Your second question for the gentleman. Where specifically does fuck live? I believe that's how you say it. PHUC. Oh yeah, I remember it now. Just had to clarify the spelling there in case my parents.
That's
see
definitely the word fuck. 5, 4, 3,
Just had to clarify the spelling.
2, 1. And we're over to Mark.
Gosh, I didn't know what kind of specifics. So I just said fuck lives in London.
Oh,
And Aaron.
the
After
posh
2
part of
points, I have no
Croydon.
idea.
He lives in the posh part of Croydon.
Oh,
Posh part of-
I remember that. I remember that line.
There is no
That's
posh
good.
part of Croydon.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
All right. And your third question from the gentleman. When Fletcher is telling the story of Michael and Dry Eye meeting, where does Michael first shoot him?
I think we definitely get some right answers on this one.
Yeah. I think
5,
so.
Ugh,
4, 3,
such a bad
2,
ruling.
1. And we're back over to Aaron. Aaron, what do you got?
Oh, whatever. Where I feel like I should be shot after that ruling, John. In the balls.
And
No, it was a shit ruling.
I said in the ball / penis just to cover all
Oh,
bases.
shoot. Was I not specific enough?
You
Let's
got-
throw out the question.
both-
Let's start
both-
the match over.
both of these answers are correct. It clearly says balls, penis, and
Yeah,
a
I
bunch,
should.
a bunch of other
Guianas.
British slang for balls.
How
and
we got
penis.
ruined a fun game with a bullshit challenge. Come on. You wanted the 2 points that bad.
You know who I am.
You know how bad
You know
that
what
challenge
I
was.
do.
You know how
Our
bad
legacy.
that challenge
You know
was.
what I do. I watched it today.
Fine, you hold the reputation that I bitch against me so that when I complain about it, everybody will just be like, he bitches all the time, whatever.
We got a
Garbage
whole second.
ruling.
We got a whole second half of this first half of the second round to go. So
Can't wait.
let's ask
I'm having
Anthony-
fun now.
Let's ask Anthony and James the next question.
All right.
Add an hour to this match with that ruling. I'm just going to say.
Yeah, Anthony knows what just happened. Anthony knows what just
Exactly what
happened.
just happened.
Anthony and Jay, your first question from the gentleman. Where does Aslan tell Ray he's from?
Mark knows what happened to everybody here.
Oh yeah.
We all know. Couldn't happen to a better person, right? Mhm.
Guys, if you agree with Aaron, get in those comments. 5,
Yeah.
In the
4,
comments.
Slam that like.
2.
Actually, slam the dislike, the most powerful button on YouTube.
We're gonna start with Jay
Disneyland.
and Anthony.
Disneyland.
Disneyland is correct.
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Different movie.
I'm going to Disney World.
Maybe a future deep cut.
Your next question in the gentleman. How does fuck die? Once
So many fuck questions.
I'll tell you what. In this house, fuck died a long time ago. But
Oh,
how does fuck die in this movie?
Marriage.
Fuck.
Yeah.
This match is horrible.
We'll get to 5, 4.
This match is great. Okay.
Dude, think about the 80 views this match is going to get.
We'll start with Anthony. What you got, Anthony?
He jumps off a bridge, then he's run over by a train.
And Jay.
Run over by a train.
Those are both acceptable.
We better invest in
And
some
refuses
fucking
his hand.
parachutes.
And refuses his hand.
This flying fuckboy.
God, I'm going to hate that scene forever now. Thanks, guys.
Anytime, buddy.
Every time. Oh, God.
You know the 8 times a week you watch this movie.
Skip chapter.
And your final question.
Going swimming.
What belt is Russ in karate?
This is just kind of like that what day of the week question. You only have a very limited number of answers to guess from this.
You hear that, Jay?
There are like
Why?
fucking 17 different colors, bro.
That's
What
not
am I-
true.
You get into the Don. Yeah, no, you get into the fucking.
Oh, but Dons are all the
Dons.
same color. They're all the same color. Dons.
Oh, boy. Let's not start that
We'll
debate.
we'll start with Jay. I don't know what karate school Jay went to.
I'm only a blue belt.
And Anthony.
He's only a blue belt.
That's correct. Blue is correct.
Nicely done, boys.
Yeah.
Score check, Jack. I have Con of the Dead at 11 and WLC at 18. Is that what you have?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to go over to
And now you see why we
three
challenge.
ninjas. And we're going to keep the order. So I'll ask the questions of 3 ninjas. So Aaron and Mark. What is Colt's birth name?
I won't lie to you. I had not heard of this movie prior to this match.
You weren't a child in the 90s.
I was a child in the 90s and I didn't watch this until yesterday.
Get the fuck out of here.
One.
No, I will not.
We're going to start with Aaron. What's up? This one, Aaron.
Jeffrey Douglas.
And Mark.
I said Jeffrey.
Yeah, we're just looking for Jeff. We're just looking for Jeffrey.
No, fuck it. I'll let it go, but Jesus, I want to be a dick.
I love you, buddy. Love you, buddy.
It's coming though. It's the bullshit challenge is coming. I promise you.
It's not
Oh,
yet.
and hey, guys, just so you know, since Con of the Dead did win that challenge, they still have their challenge. Just so you know.
Thank
so it
Christ.
could be coming.
Let's go.
Wait, they won that? That wasn't just like a deal.
We could do this all
Come
day.
on.
All right.
We
Your second question. When Colt says Tum Tum got his name because he'll eat anything, what is the one thing Tum Tum says he won't eat?
Before you finished asking that question, Mark was already answering. That's why Mark's my boy.
Chico.
It was a
You
really
know
good
this
Rebel bite.
answer, don't
Rebel
you?
Without a
And
cause.
5, 4,
Without
by the
a
way.
cause. The
2.
movie I got right then.
One.
No one got.
That's what I'm saying. That was a really good pull.
Mark, go ahead. What you got, Mark?
He won't eat dog poop.
And Aaron.
The wording of the question was what he won't eat. So the answer should just be dog poop. The rest of the words in Mark's sentence don't make sense for the answer.
It's a double negative.
I dare you to challenge it.
Are you
I
gonna
dare
That
chat?
might challenge. Both
dare
of these
you.
I should have won. That could be 4 points. I'll let it go.
Oh.
You're a diplomat.
He's being the bigger
You should
person,
listen
and we
to
He's a-
appreciate
You
he's
should
a
it.
listen to
diplomat.
the question asker, though. I
tell
respect-
everybody, Aaron J, hard man to like, but a diplomat. Hard man, but a diplomat.
Thank you.
Diplomatic community.
Your third question. Rocky gives the bullies how much of a lead in their basketball game?
This is the best sporting event ever recorded on.
It's good. It's so good.
It's a little too realistic. I mean, and did American History X rip it off? Yes.
Look, I'm sorry.
Completely.
I'm sorry.
Facts.
There's a
Five.
basketball.
Yeah. They both have a very fake dunk and Space Jam. Which one's the fakest?
Aaron, what you got?
9-point lead to 10.
And Mark.
Ah, damn it. I said 10 points.
It's a 9-point
They
lead.
should have.
Give him the game.
10-point lead.
Now we're going to drop it down to Anthony and Jay. Your fourth question. What is Douglas's address?
I would say my address here, but Spence has threatened to send cow shit to my house.
5,
So So I
I don't know if you can get that across the national border.
There's worse shits to get in the mail.
Jay
588. I don't fucking remember the rest of it.
and Anthony.
623 Panchero.
Very close. It is 623 North Pancheco. North
Are you
Pancheco.
serious? Challenge. Come on.
Pancheco to Panchero.
You're gonna say the North is that? Oh my god.
He didn't wait, hold
He
on.
didn't
He
have
had
the word
Panchero.
Yeah, it says Pancheco. It also says Pancheco versus
Fine.
Panchero.
Whatever. You're showing your knowledge of this, Anthony. I'm proud of you. North Panera Drive.
Yeah, North Panoramic.
We want to keep our challenge. I'm just kidding.
Your fifth question. What is the code name of the FBI agent that is undercover at the Sting for Snyder?
Oh shit!
Wow. That's a deep cut.
Damn!
Holy shit. I know every line from this movie. Oh, fuck. There's no way Jay
Everyone's having
gets
a
it.
good time.
There's no way Jay gets this. It's okay, Anthony.
There's also
Calm
no way
yourself
I
down.
get this.
No way.
Holy crap!
Watch him
If
do
Jay
it.
gets this, I'll give you
5,
$20 Venmo
4,
right now.
3,
Dude.
1.
There's
Well, we're gonna go to Anthony first,
I don't know. Snake.
and Jay.
I don't know. Wayland?
Both incorrect. Looking for Agent Green. Agent
Holy
Green.
fuck.
I don't remember that.
You know what
Oh,
snakes
no.
are? Snakes are green.
Whoever wrote that excellent deep cut,
That's
that
a
I've
very
never,
goddamn question.
in the 1 million times I've seen this movie, been like, what's that guy's name?
And your final question. Colt has an argument at recess about a fight between what two movie stars?
Sorry for all the crosstalk, Jay. I apologize.
I think everyone's enjoying it. Like if
I can't wait for round 4 because
This is
that's
one of those
been written
matches.
for years.
5, 4. Those are fresh questions. 3, 2, 1. Jay
Bruce Lee and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
and Anthony.
Bruce Lee and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
All right, with that, let's do a second score check. I have Con of the Dead up to 17 and WLC at 22. We love C at 22. Is that correct?
He loves C.
Jack, I was asking you. Do you not know?
yeah.
Jack's
Okay,
like, I
good.
haven't been keeping score. This has been too.
He's like, wait, they
He's like,
scored?
I have lost track of what's going on, much less the score.
I'm too entertained to keep score. So
Jack, I'm
with
also
that,
disgusted by the challenge. You should have spoken up more with your co-host. Just saying.
It's fine.
I
Hey,
saw Jack looking up the script. He was in.
I promise you right now. If you give me your address,
I feel
won't
like
give it to
refusing your
Spence.
hand right now, Jay.
That's fair. That's fair. This is a party, and you're disrespecting me at it.
there's so much game
You
left
get
to
no
play.
handshake.
We're going on to round 3. Round 3 is our wheel round. With WLC in the lead, do you want to spin first or second?
You just want to go second?
Yeah, that sounds like.
Then
a
we can
pretty
know
good-
how many times we can go to multiple choice when we get something we don't
I
know.
like your thought process.
Yeah,
Let's do
second.
that.
That's excellent. So, all right, Con of the Dead. Let me pull up the wheel.
And we also
Here
get-
is your first spin,
Come on, whammy.
and it lands on comedy. Do you want to keep comedy or go to a different spin?
I mean, we like funny movies.
We like the ha-has. We like the yucks,
We
the
like
chuckle
the yuck
fucks,
yucks,
and the like.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
I'm fine.
Can we, before that, can you read off what else is there so we don't have
You
to?
got it. On the wheel, it's 1970s comic book movies, 1980s horror, animated, directors, war and comedy, and of course, spinners and opponents.
I mean,
You want to keep it?
it could be fun keeping it. Lest we tempt fate with something we don't want, which honestly doesn't
The
seem to
wheel
be.
has not been friendly to us.
That's true. So yeah, let's see how we fare with the yucks. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll take the chuckle buckets.
Since you read those gentleman questions, Jack, I'll read these comedy questions.
Sounds good to me.
All right, your first question in comedy. What job does Tom Hanks's character have in Sleepless in Seattle?
Jay, he's an architect,
Ted Mosby.
not sex architect. Yeah. Tom Hanks' character is an architect. Final answer.
For 2 points.
Ted
I
Mosby,
just watched
sex
this.
architect. Let's go.
Your second question in comedy. Which team does Rod Tidwell play for in Jerry Maguire?
It's not the Arizona Cardinals, is it? I don't remember. You want to go multiple choice? I don't remember.
Yeah, let's go multiple.
Go
Your
multiple,
multiple choice answers are the Houston Astros, the Los Angeles Angels, the Seattle Mariners, or the Arizona Cardinals.
Damn it. It is the Cardinals.
Arizona Cardinals. Final answer.
That's correct. I don't understand why three of
Who
those
the
are
hell
baseball
wrote
teams.
those multiple
And
choice?
one of them is a
Big
football
sports
team.
guy. Big
I
sports guy.
was cautioned by Caleb Boatman not to criticize questions. So those are great multiple choice. answers.
Oh,
mean,
criticize them in the presence of Caleb
maybe
Boatman,
pick the
please.
same sport. Maybe. Maybe.
Baseball ones.
Your third question in comedy.
Free baseball and a football.
Yeah, three
Albert?
baseball and a football, right?
What the
I
fuck?
challenge that's not a real question.
Yeah, I
your
would like to
third-
challenge.
Your third question. Albert Brooks plays himself directing a TV show in what film that he also directed? Which makes me think Caleb might have written these questions.
Big sports fan and Boatman.
He 100% wrote those questions. At least that one.
Absolutely.
Oh,
So it's gonna be 4 Albert Brooks movies,
yeah. Well, maybe.
or maybe it might be 1 Albert Brooks movie and then
Five,
fucking
A
3 other
baseball game.
randos. You want to go
Three.
multiple,
Multiple.
please?
Your multiple choice answers are A, real life, B, modern romance, C, defending your life, or D, Lost in America.
What does your gut tell you, Jay?
My gut told me real life,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if that's right because it could be Lost in America, but I think it's real life.
5,
Let's go real life final answer.
real life is correct.
Yeah, boy.
I definitely thought the answers were going to be like the Oakland A's versus the
Yeah.
Seattle Mariners.
And your answers are Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Real life.
America's Funniest Home Videos, Season 4, Episode 8.
Your fourth question in comedy. Who plays Mr. Yunioshi in Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Ugh, that's
Uh,
Mickey Rooney,
Are
right?
you
Yeah, it's
fucking
Mickey
kidding me?
Rooney.
Ugh, yikes! A big old yikes! And if Caleb Boatman wrote these questions, big yikes to you, bud.
What
Mickey
the hell
Rooney,
is
final
wrong with
answer.
this question writer, dude?
That is correct.
We should not answer questions about this character.
Oh my
2022.
god! Yeah, yo, bro, this
If
is
Boatman
2022.
did not write this
There's
question,
so
I
much
apologize.
to ask about.
We apologize. Either
Yeah,
way.
like what are they eating at Tiffany?
In this
Wait, you're-
category
you're-
of Kevin Spacey.
Your fifth and final question. The worst person in the world is set in which country?
It's
It's probably America, right?
I have no idea. I've never seen the movie.
I haven't
Person in the world.
I mean, it sounds like an American premise.
5.
It does. You want to go multiple if we're wrong?
Yeah, multiple.
2. Your
Please.
multiple choice answers are A, Sweden, B, Norway, C, Finland, or D, Russia.
Oh, wow.
all 4 of them countries.
Yo, for real though.
Those are countries, yes. What do you say? Finland, Norway, Russia, and what?
Sweden.
And Sweden. Nobody's the worst in Sweden.
I don't think it's Russia. I think that's 2 on the nose.
5, 4,
What?
3,
Repeat.
2.
That's our
The
second.
worst person in the world is set in which country? A, Sweden, B, Norway, C, Finland, D, Russia.
I don't know. I'm leading towards either Russia or Norway.
One. I was thinking Norway, but
Screw it. Follow your gut. Norway. Final answer.
Correct for 1 point.
let's go. Let's go.
That brings Con of the Dead up to 24. We Love C is at 22. We're gonna add my favorite.
You gotta
wheel back to the
rebrand. Gotta rebrand now. It's We Love C. It's not WLC.
We
Yeah.
love C. We love C.
We love
And I think
C.
you should change what C stands for every match. So your first spin.
That was the original plan.
that was.
We're gonna spin.
Spinner's choice.
Wow.
What do
So,
you guys
decent
want?
one. Okay. Did we talk about what we want to do if we got spinners?
Oh,
twice?
not even a little bit. No.
Okay.
Do you guys need
we're-
to? Do you guys need
Can
to
you
know what
scroll
you can choose
down
from?
to the?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
scroll down to the
You see it
options?
there.
I'll let you guys know
For
what you
them,
can
please.
choose from. You could choose from 1970s, comic book movies, 1980s, horror, animated, directors, or war.
So, I mean, I just think with this not going with horror would be smart. So, I mean,
Not going with it.
I
Okay.
don't think we should go with horror just because
Alright.
they're both horrors.
True.
So,
What do you think?
directors are 70s. Essentially, I know it's going to be on me mostly with those, but
Yeah, it's gonna be mostly
war and comic book movies. I'm not going to be any help in.
right. That would be all me, but they're very good at that too.
All right,
So
let's
I'm
go with
gonna say
70s. I think that would reduce.
I can help out a little
yes.
bit more there.
All right,
Yeah.
70s.
All right.
In what year did Star Wars: A New Hope come out?
All right, Jack, you can read them their questions in the 1970s.
Yeah, I will be giving you questions in the 70s. All right, your first question. What job does Chance Peter Sellers' character have in being there?
He is a gardener. Final answer. One of my favorite Hal Ashby movies.
I actually
That is
did the answer to that one.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question. In The Way of the Dragon, what action star does Bruce Lee defeat during a climactic fight at the Colosseum?
Is that Chuck Norris?
Action star? Yeah, I think so, because I can't think of any other major action stars that he fights
Do
in.
you want to go down to multiple choice, or should we just trust it? Has there been any other action stars he's fought that you can think of?
5, 4.
I'm good at
Four.
throwing.
Chuck Norris. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice. Good job.
I had no balls in Henry's league when I knew the answer twice, so I decided this time.
Shoot
I
or
was
shoot,
gonna
bro.
win.
Shoot or shoot.
Yeah.
I've learned.
All right,
I like it.
your third question from the 70s. The John Huston film Fat City centers around what sport?
That would be our favorite sport, not women's boxing, but men's boxing.
Boxing? Okay.
Final answer, boxing. I did that.
That is correct.
I just
Nice.
oh, shit.
I like how you brought that full circle.
It's non-binary boxing.
it's not good. That's why
I erased women's earlier.
All right, your fourth question. In Taxi Driver, why does Betsy abandon her date with Travis Bickle?
she abandoned her date. It wouldn't just be like to work late. I mean, I'm probably gonna go multiple choice.
Let's go multiple because I honestly
All
haven't
right,
seen
let's go multiple choice.
multiple.
All right, multiple choice options are A, he cusses during dinner, B, he fights a random passerby, C, he brings her to a porno theater, or D, he brings a gun to the date.
It's the porno theater. See,
Yeah, I can go with it. Yeah, that sounds
yeah,
good.
classic move. I've done this. We've all done this. See, final answer.
That is correct.
Except for Mr. Married over there, but the rest of us, we've all done this.
How do you think you got married?
Yeah. What do you think I met her in?
And your final question, the 1970s. What film released in the 1970s has a cast that includes Carrie Julia, Olivia Hussey, and Margot Kidder?
I mean, the only Margot Kidder movie I know is Amityville Horror. That might not even be Margot Kidder, to be honest with you.
Only
Multiple
Margaret
choice.
Kidder movie I know, I think, is Superman.
Okay, multiple choice.
Oh, yeah.
All right, your multiple choice
They both
options
come up with the best.
are A, Sisters, B, Lisa and David, C, Black Christmas, or D, Bunny Lake is Missing.
I don't think it's. Is it Bunny Lake is
Is it?
missing?
I've only heard of I've only heard of two of these.
C or D? It's up to you. C or D?
C is the one that kind of popped out to me.
Let's go with C, senor. Final answer.
C is correct for 1 point.
Hell yeah!
Good
All
boy.
right.
I was like, I actually knew this one.
With that, we are going to move on to round 4. Round 4 is our IMDb round.
We
And
made
the
it.
Score, the score check going into round 4, I have Con of the Dead at 24. We Love C up at 30. So we're going to start with Con of the Dead. Since I read Con of the Dead's questions last round, Jake, why don't you start them off with their 2-point question after I give you guys a little bit of explanation. They're going to get 3 questions this round. Your 2-pointer, you're going to get the year, the actor, and the genre. Your 3-pointer, you're going to get the year, the director, and the keywords. And your 5-pointer, you get the decade. You get to choose whether you want the year, the director, the actor, the co-actor, the genre, the keywords. You get 3 of those. With that being said, Con of the Dead, are you ready for your 2-pointer?
Sure.
And WLC, do you want set 1 or set 2?
Which one? 2? 2.
Yeah. Since you were holding up 1, I'm going to hold up 2.
I was pointing at you. Was what I was doing.
2, please.
All right, so Jack, can you read Con of the Dead, their 2-pointer, and set 1?
Okay. All right, your 2-pointer. Your year is 1984. Your actor is Drew Barrymore. And your genres are action, horror, sci-fi.
Is that Firestarter?
I think it's Firestarter.
I think it's Firestarter.
Okay. Good.
Firestarter. Final answer.
That is correct for 2
Terrific
points.
Firestarter.
All right. Your 3-pointer. Your year is 1995. Your director is Amy Heckerling, and your keywords are high school, Valley Girl, and makeover.
As if it's Clueless.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That is correct for 3 points. And your 5-pointer. Your decade is the 2000s. You can choose 3 of the following options: year, director, actor, co-actor, genre, and keywords.
You choose 3, you said?
3 of them, yes.
You want director for one of those?
I think director. I was thinking keywords.
Yes.
And what do you think would help? Actor?
Director, actor, and keywords, I think would be yeah. Let's do those.
Okay.
All right. So your director.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah. Could you read the director?
No problem. Your decade is the 2000s. Your director is Gurinder Chadha. Your actor is Parminder Nagra. And your keywords are Sikhs, friendship, and sports tournament.
Oh. Wait,
Okay. What do you
that's
think?
not Bend It Like Beckham, is it?
I don't know.
No, maybe. Shit.
It very well could be.
Because I can't remember
5,
that actress's name.
4, 3,
Repeat.
repeat. Your decade is the 2000s. Your director is Gurinder Chadha. Your actor is Parminder Nagra. And your keywords are Sikhs, friendship, and sports tournament.
I think you might be right.
That's my only real guess with those clues. Wow, what a way to get boned with those clues.
Oh,
What do you think, man?
it's not salmon fishing in the
4,
Yemen.
3,
Uh,
2.
Bend It Like Beckham. Final answer.
For 5 big points.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Way to
That
keep
was
us
impressive.
alive!
That was really impressive.
Way
That
to be,
does
boy!
force We Love C to answer some questions. So I will ask you guys your 2-pointer.
Score?
It is
You only have to answer your 2 and your 3.
Yeah.
you have a 4-point deficit right now. They have
Okay.
34.
Nice
and
job,
you're
guys.
30.
It was a good game, guys. Good game.
Went down.
Hey, don't pull that shit. I know what you're fucking doing. Fuck you, Jay.
Aaron and Anthony, your 2-pointer. Your year is 1986. Your actor is Kurt Russell, and your genre is action, adventure, and comedy.
Big Trouble in Little China?
Yeah.
I'll answer.
That is correct for 2.
Yeah.
If you hit this 3-pointer, that is the game. Your year is 1993. Your director is Mel Brooks, and your keywords are spoof, sheriff, and England.
Damn it.
I would imagine that would be Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right. Robin Hood Men in Tights. Final answer.
Good game, fellas.
And your winners, We Love C, with the final score.
We love Con of the Dead.
We love Con of
We
the
love
Dead.
challenges.
35,
We love
34.
challenges. That's our name for
Challenges.
this
We
match.
love
We love
challenges.
challenges.
All right, with that, we're going to go into our post-match interview, starting with our unfortunate second place finishers, Con of the Dead. Guys, it was a fun match. I had fun, and it was close. You guys took it all the way to the end. If they had missed, they would have had to answer probably a harder 5-pointer than yours even. So I'll say that at least. How you guys feeling?
I don't hate it. I hate the fact that there was a Mickey Rooney question in there that definitely shouldn't have been in there.
Right.
I am the king of bullshit challenges. It definitely helped keep us alive. I had a lot of fun, regardless of all of the bullshit that will probably be said after everything is all said and done. I had a blast. It's always fun playing with Mark. Mark knows some shit that I don't know, and somehow I pull out answers at the last fucking second. But Mark pulled out that fucking bend it like Beckham question. He bent that shit in half, my boy. So
very impressive. As the author of that question, very impressive.
Well, there you go. So I appreciate it. Yeah. Man, that round one, like for whatever reason, sometimes Jay and I, man, if we're stumbling on that round one, it's like it's difficult. It's a difficult journey to the end of the line. And sometimes it works for us, and then a lot of times it does not. Today, though, it was kind of anybody's game. I wish I had a little bit of a stronger round one. That was all Jay getting us those points. So thank you, Jay, for that. But like I said, or like Jay said, we had fun. It's always a fun time hanging and playing together and doing this thing. And so congrats to our opponents for their victory, because it was well earned.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Again, we're definitely going to see you guys again, so we'll see you soon. But let's bring in today's winners. Aaron and Anthony, we love C. Let me put you guys in a position where we can see you guys.
Perfect.
I have good news for you guys. You guys are in the team's tournament moving forward. Spence just sent me that little nugget of information, so I'm passing that on to you. You guys are
Excellent.
in. How does that make you feel, and what do you think about today's match?
Honestly, this was a lot of fun. This is like my dream kind of match, stumbling around in round one, where both teams can kind of cross-talk, and it's like I believe that Mark and Jay definitely prepared. I know me and Anthony prepared. I always do, and I don't make that a secret. So it was a fun match. Last match I kind of put round 2/3 the wheel round on me, and I completely failed. And my last singles match, I 0 for 3'd my strength in round 3. So I was like, do I even know the things that I like? So I was a little nervous today because most of the wheel was stuff that I was kind of a little bit stronger in. So once we lost comedies, that was like our one that we were going to work together on. So I'm glad that I know the 70s, because I watch a lot of 70s. But yeah,
that certainly helped. You know more than I did. But that was fun. This like Karen said, this is the kind of match I like. We can talk back and forth. We can joke. I'm sorry for you two that you had to deal with it the entire time. But
and the editors, sorry.
But those, great movies to watch. Round 2, I mean, a bullshit challenge is a bullshit challenge, and they know what they did.
Horrible.
They know exactly what they did, and I'm happy because sometimes one challenge can completely knock him off, and he'll just go on a tangent just to bitch at someone for a while. But Aaron crushed round 3, did everything right. The 70s was perfect for him. I could help out slightly, but and Jay and Mark played great. They did a really good job.
Yeah, Jay, that's a great strategy for anybody moving forward. If you can get a bullshit challenge off, because even in this match, when I was having all that fun, there was 2 or 3 questions everybody could probably tell is pretty. And so, yeah, I do fall off the wagon often with that. So I'm looking forward to getting back on my wagon now.
Well, we will see you guys in the team's tournament, like we said. So we'll see you guys sooner than the other guys. We'll see them eventually, but we'll see you guys a lot sooner. Thank you for coming. Great game, guys. Jack and I are gonna wrap this up so we can have a nice tight video for these people who are wandering around in the wasteland after October. Jack, it was good. I had a lot of fun. Those guys, I mean, as much as they talked and everything, it wasn't like they were disrespectful. There was a lot of cross talk. It was funny. It'll entertain the folks out there who are just looking for movie trivia.
Absolutely, it was a great game. Both teams, a bit of a rough round one, but honestly, they had great rounds, great deep cut rounds, great wheel rounds, and it just came down to, Con of the Dead just didn't get the round 1 points, but that's all good. They played a hard game, so yeah, both teams played well, and it was fun to watch. That's for sure.
I got to agree. This is probably one of the most entertaining matches we've seen in a while here at ONTL. And just until next time, I'm John Marr. That's Jack Pinchuk. For Aaron J, for Anthony Tisdall, for Jay Burns, for Mark Meyer. Thanks for joining us. As Spence would say, fight COVID, fight Nazis, be cool to each other, and we'll see you guys next time.